Hey, wonderful Sagittarius. Welcome to your monthly oracle reading for April. Before we begin the reading, I just wanted to go over the lunar eclipse that's happening on April the 4th, and you're going to be feeling that for the week before and a little bit after. So, pretty much with the eclipse is happening, it's big changes for all of us, but depending how it affects your sign, it's different for everyone. So, eclipses usually rule the emotions coming to the surface. So it is in Libra, the lunar eclipse. So for you, I would suggest a time of patience. Maybe you feel a little bit sprung up to take some sort of action, but it's telling you, like, okay, hold up, reevaluate some sort of situation. It's saying maybe you'll find some good advice coming from friends. It's also saying don't be too hard on yourself, don't be too negative. You are a very positive sign. So it's saying maybe something that's been a little delayed for you. It's telling you to keep positive. And positive affirmations are a really good time for you at this time. So try getting into more of that. It also might suggest that you might be going back to something, but in another form. So it could be like a place, like your place of residence might change again. You might go somewhere that you were before. It could be work, but you're going into it like in a new light somehow. So hope that makes sense. But it'll start. You'll start to see that soon. So that's the energy for the eclipse for you. So that's a little extra note with the reading that I'm going to do. So I'll get into shuffling right now. Okay, let's see how April, what kind of energies will bring to you for this month. Okay, I feel like that wants to come out. Okay, and this one too. Okay, let's see. Okay, all right, so let's check out your first card. Cool, all right. Look inside yourself. That's a nice one. Okay. Feeling safe. Okay, and the third one, there you go. Peace of mind. Okay. All right, so I do feel for a lot of you, it's going to be a very green month for you. I feel you have a lot of bright nature filled cards. So maybe for a lot of you that are do live in a cold climate, it's spring now too. So you're going to be out and about and around nature, and that's good for you because nature does bring more clarity to your mind. So you'll be able to make decisions and come up with more creative ways to solve certain situations. So, whatever it is right now, it's saying it may be some issue you're debating, some decision you're trying to make. It's saying look inside yourself. So, what is it that you really, really want? What is it that you really want to go back to, even in regards to with the whole eclipse situation? So it's saying you might have to reflect a little before we move forward. Sometimes we need to take a step back and reevaluate what it is we've been doing in our life until now, and seeing what benefits this thing you want to move forward into next will bring you. So it's saying, and sometimes it could mean like maybe you'll have one friend that'll give you some really good piece of advice, but also because you are a very positive and excited sign, and you might seek a lot of information from other people regarding some certain matters. So you keep asking people, and it's making you kind of confused because a lot of people's beliefs or opinions they're very different from each other's. So you might be getting a lot of conflicting like advice, and you feel uh, more confused than like you began with. So it's saying to really look inside of yourself, especially in the beginning of the month. What is it that, what seeds have you planted and you want to see come to life? So make sure that you are really taking that time to be with yourself and say to yourself, okay, Where do I want to go? What kind of person do I want to show out there in the world? Who do I want to be? So, so really take that time to meditate, still your mind, and if it helps to be around nature, to just get some space away from the world for a bit and to really look within. So Sages, they love people, they love partying, they love being out and about most of the time. So it's saying really reflect this month, be with yourself. Okay. So if you are having some anxieties or fears about something, this card is saying you're gonna be okay. Like it's saying for you to feel safe with whatever it is that's been an issue for you right now or has been. It's saying nothing will harm you. You have divine beings like watching over you and protecting you at all times. And you'll notice at the time that you when you need it the most, you'll see a sign or there'll be someone that comes out of the blue and like helps you out. So those pay attention to those signs where you when you need it the most, they're they're gonna know you're calling out for some sort of help, and somebody will step in to help you or something. Pay attention to the signs around you. This is what it's saying. And also here, this person's blocked off from danger. So there's like people here trying to harm. It's saying that perhaps you've put too much of a focus on, you've given too much power to a force or an entity that you think's going to harm you or you're in danger in something. But what this power is, it's the power that you've given it, like your own thoughts. So it's saying, don't let your fears like manifest negativity. So that's why positive informations are really good for you right now. So you could practice, get back to your old self and being that positive, optimistic sign you are. So even if things were a little bit rough for you, it's saying not to have fear and that the answer will come, and it's coming. Peace of mind. So for April, you're going to feel like a relief of something, you know? You're going to be feeling more lighthearted. You might even take like a more playful approach to whatever issue that's bothering you. You're going to be like, the heck with it. I'm just going to lay back, relax, and whatever happens, happens. And you're just going to like decide for yourself, like, okay, I'm not going to torture myself thinking about this. I'm just going to let it go and just let the creator or the universe like deal with it. So peace of mind saying you're going to have your answer and you're going to have a solution with whatever it is that's in the way right now. So don't give power to that outside entity. Don't feed it power, and don't let it install your mind with fear and insecurities. The mind's a very powerful tool. I mean, you could create all sorts of fantasies with this. Um, you could create all sorts of anxieties. Like, you might sometimes, what we do as human beings is, you know, we create like a story or a fantasy in our head, and we suffer for things that haven't even happened yet. But then like it's like, let's say you haven't even suffered it, you're already suffering in your mind. Let's say you do suffer it, like it's like you're suffering twice about it or something. But just saying to still your mind a little bit and focus on healing and to quiet down, and it's going to come to you, the advice. So the main message is don't suffer for things that haven't even happened yet. So if you're thinking like a bad circumstance might come out of something, it's probably a little bit of nervousness and fear, and it's creating all these negative thoughts. But it's not real. So it's something maybe that you've created. So really pay attention to that in April. Just see things for how they are, and just maybe write a list of, what you're grateful for, what's going for you right now. It's positive. So just pay attention to that. And I feel practicing some affirmations will do you good, and you're gonna come out of it like really strong because I love this card. It's like your mind is free. You have nothing to worry about after that. You might even laugh about it and be like, oh, wow, okay, that was easy. Like, I worried for nothing, kind of thing. And that happens, like, whether it's like maybe an issue you have in work, maybe in a relationship, you're like freaking out and overanalyzing something, but it hasn't even happened yet. So I keep mentioning that. So I think there's something with that. Like you're creating some ideas and you think something's going to go wrong. So just relax and take it easy. Okay, so make sure you go out and about, you spend time with nature, and everything will be all right. Okay, well, have a good month, guys. Bye bye.